Greetings to my fellow humans, Syrians, Palladians, starseeds in general. We'll just include them all. Yeah, I'm not here to judge, even though justice may be important today. Oh, I say. December the 11th, 2022. 12/11, that's 23. Add 6, we get 29. We're back to 11. 11 is the justice card. Justice is something we want to be fair, we want it to be wise, and we want it to be swift. And yet, in this realm, I'll call it, it is none of those things when we talk about our justice system. Maritime law. We're all ships at sea here. Yeah, that's kind of the way that goes. You can look it up, maritime law. The Act of 1871 is another thing to look up. Let's see, where am I with my shares here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're good. We're on target. Oh, looky there. Another 11. How about that stuff? But we start with the 10. 10 is, of course, the Wheel of Fortune. That's change. That's a kind of a theme from yesterday. There was a lot of change in the numbers yesterday. And I would say change is coming. We're coming up on the winter solstice here in the northern hemisphere, or the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. Shout out to my peeps down in Australia and New Zealand. To anybody that remembers me in Peru. And or follows me from Peru. Not likely, it seems I don't speak the Spanish so very well. 10, Rin 10. That's a way back. You have to go in the Wayback Machine to get to that reference right there, Ren 10. 9 is when that came in. So the Hermit, going within for inner wisdom, always wise thing to do. 10, change, that's the only constant. It's we live in an evolving world, so change is present. 11, and that came in at, we're going to call that 10:30. Though maybe just a titch before, but I'm not going to quibble on it. And 11 is a gateway, right? 11 is the first of the master numbers for the ascended masters. So this would be Buddha, Kuan Yin, Green Tara, Saint Germain, Enoch, Jesus, or Yeshua as I called him back in the day. And that was actually his name, Yeshua. Anyway, and I guess Muhammad, right? He was, well, I don't know whether he ascended. Did he ascend? Not sure. I'm not that up on that faith of Islam, I'm going to have to say. But it resembles a gateway, right? It's Jaz and Boaz here of the Masons. It's the Twin Towers. Yeah. And did we ever get justice on that? Did we ever get justice on JFK? No, no, and no. 11 for the amplitude power. And we've thrashed that one fairly well. We might come back to it. After all, it's been twice. It's in the number of the day and it's in the amplitude. Hey, these things might have significance. Here we come back, we've got the 9 again. 9, or 6.3 is the power of the quality. The quality power is 6.3, which is 9. If we add that together, which we do because 63 is too high. And that's 9, and we go back to the Hermit and go within, retreating up the mountain of enlightenment, gaining that wisdom, that inner wisdom, coming out and shining your light on the path around the mountain or up the mountain or back and forth up the mountain. However you're coming, there are many paths up the mountain. I'm just going to say, you can go straight up the most steepest base of it, or you can come up the easy way, or relatively easy. Anyway, moving on, because we've got to display some inner wisdom here and some focus, right? 8.11 hertz for the high, 7.68 for the low, giving us 1579 for the total. And divide that by 2, we get 7.89. 7.89 hertz is what we got. So that's, we're a buzzing there, 7.89. And 789 adds up to 24, which is too high. We've gone over 22. Must avert, go back to 22, below 22. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 is the lovers. There's the place to listen this little segment with love. Love, I say. Love is the answer of most questions. Possibly to all. Be loving and kind. Okay, so let's see here. Right there, O, is where we want to go. O. Space weather. Here we are, looking at the miniature suns here, or just the way it looks here. So normally we're right in somewhere in this band right here. We'll play a little bit of Ben's video to see where we're at. He does such a nice job of that. I don't know how he manages that, but he does. I hope he's accurate. I mean, can't say, oh, we got a loopy. Let's hope it's not an endless loop. Oh, there we go.
Good morning, folks. Got a look at the sun, several articles in the journals, and I hope you caught last night's special video. Meant a lot over here, and according to the comments, meant a lot to a lot of you as well. We are starting with our star, and we've had only minor C-class solar flares again the last day. Solar wind and geomagnetic conditions are calm. The sunspot...
Yep, they're calm. Looking at the endless spiral, we don't see any CMEs that I could see coming off. So nothing ever was accelerated off the sun enough to cause a CME, coronal mass ejection. The X-ray here, we see the very jagged, up and down, and we've got more triangle flips than there are anything else here. So we're getting some some X-rays from the sun, even though we're not getting any CMEs from the sun. The solar wind density here is still below the center mark there of 10. 10 protons per second. I don't know. I'm not sure what they're measuring there, but I'm going to go with protons per second. This seems to be right. So we're probably going as far down as 8 and as far up as 11 errors from the look of it. So we do go over the line there, I think. Therefore, I am. And then coming in here. Okay, so we're going 400, 450, 500, and yeah, we're right in the 500, a little bit in between. Let's call it 450 if we're going to go for an average here. 450, I'm thinking. Oh wait, no, that is 450, so it'll be 475 kilometers per second. So really space trucking there. We're moving. That solar wind is really moving on. It's getting here really double quick time. Well, compared to where it was, and like maybe a year ago or some time ago. I'm not going to say whether it was a year or not. I don't know for sure. And the temperature is just all over the place. I mean, that is really a sawtooth, jagged, some broken teeth in there too. The temperature is all over the place. Can't say whether that's accurate or not. Then we go to the K index, which is the geomagnetic activity. This one is actually the frequency on the other chart and the geomagnetic on this chart are kind of important, folks. Pay attention to this stuff. Let me know how this makes you feel, when we have a 7.89 hertz for the frequency and we're pretty calm. As he said, the geomagnetic, we started off at 2. 2 is really, that's right where we want to be. It creeps up almost to 3, but not quite. Then down to a little bit more than 2, and then down to 2, and then 2, well, down below 2, and then 2, 2, and then back to 3, and then to 2, and 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I just want to sing. No, I don't really want to. I don't know whether you want me to sing. Let me know if you like my singing. Do I have a singing voice? Probably not. Probably nobody's going to like that. All right, we're on Sunday. Sunday. So we must have a Starseed Oracle card on a Sunday, right? So saith the Terminator. So saith I, that on Sundays we will also pull a Starseed card. See if Shala wants to come through and say anything about justice. I wonder how justice is up there, right? I would imagine it's pretty swift, actually, because everybody comes in and gives their deposition, right? This is what I saw, felt, heard, and there's no lying going about. Is that right, Shala? She says yes. No lies allowed. Well, she says that certain beings still filter things. even though if we were in a court case, we would be able to suss that out, though. That's what she's saying. All right, so I think we've got them shuffled on. We'll give them a little cut, triple cut, and then we pass our hand over them, and this one just zzz, right away. So we'll go with this card, and here we go. What is the card that was buzzing my hand? And is this the card that was buzzing my hand? Would be the question too. The Seas of Mintaka. The Seas of Mintaka. Mintaka is a planet that's gone. Actually, it was destroyed, like Tiamat or Maldrake. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to the light. Righto. Well, what that makes me think of is what the work of QHHT, right? Dolores Cannon. She takes us into our subconscious mind, where we can tap into the collective unconscious, and one possibility. Our Akashic records is another term that maybe has been used to describe this field of information. And tapping into the Mintaka, it was an ocean world, and mostly ocean world. This may be where we get the mythos of the mermaids from. Let's see, pull another card. See if it brings any more elucidation to this. Let's see what they're trying to drive home here. Oh, okay. Yeah, and it does. It's Whale and Orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. Oh man, I mean you can't make this stuff up. I mean, that's just like awesome that those two cards came in together. Yeah, I knew that there was something more there. So well, the one thing that it kind of points out is that even though the morphic genic field may lose one playground, Mintaka, yet it transferred the consciousness of the whales and orcas and brought them over to this planet, another ocean world. Well, you know, except that it has bigger continents than Mintaka had, from what I remember, having been there one lifetime. Okay, two. So, dear sweet Mintaka is, well, it exists in a time space, a frequency, right? This is how we go between one timeline and another, jumping timelines. You could jump a timeline back to where Mintaka is still a viable civilization in its heyday, which it was quite wonderful, just as Earth was in one of its iterations as it has gone on its 4 billion year journey around the galactic core. Interrupted with a sojourn in the Orion anomaly. So, I mean, these are just the terms that I know that they're using for these things. I'm not saying that that's what it's actually called. I'm not even too sure about the Mintaka, whether the Mintakans actually called the planet Mintaka. I don't remember calling it Mintaka. I think we called it ocean, or whatever we called it for ocean. Mother, whatever your planet is, it's Mother Earth, it's Mother whatever, Mother Mintaka, Mother oh no, I can't remember the damn Palladian names. I'm off of there on Mintaka. Okay, coming back to this planet, connecting to the Syrians. The Syrians also took on, the Syrians actually seeded the whales and orcas on Mintaka and on Earth, is what I'm being told here. This is these entities bring a certain flow energy to your oceans and give it a certain order through their song, really. Yeah. Getting back to the song. So, sing your song, my friends. Sing a little song of how you long for the shores of Mintaka, Mintaka, long gone, the time far away, and the place we once had access to. Through the portals, my friends, the gateways indeed. You have to be just and fair to go through the gateway to Mintaka, Mintaka. Okay, there's my little song. And we're going to call this a complete energy vlog for Mintaka. It's going to be about Mintaka, yeah. We will end it here. Well, no, we won't end it here. We're going to ask you to leave your comments. Do you resonate with Mintaka? Do you know anything about Mintaka? Have you ever heard about Mintaka? Let me know, and we'll explore it more if that be the case.